Okay, starting slowly, softly. We're going to do it on la. Open up so we get la, not la. We don't want that. It's going to be la. Ready? Here we go. Big breath. And. I think music has been so much a part of my life that I can't imagine not being involved in some way with music. And even because I really thought when I reached 70 that I would be finished, and of course now I'm 80, and now we're talking about next year, and I keep thinking, you know, this has got to end sometime. It's opening night, and so we're at a point now where we have to do some things to make it better. We know the words, we know the dance steps, we're well trained, coming and going, and so forth. But what are the things now that we need to do? The process of starting out with the kids who, you know, in any project, and having them not know anything other than what they've gleaned on their own, and then watching them build this through over a 6 or 7 week period. See, the miracle to me is that these shows ever take place at all. Because when you figure all of them have been done by professionals who rehearse 8 hours a day for 6 months before they ever hit the stage, and then we take this same show and we say to kids, now in 7 weeks we're going to be on the stage, and we do it with pretty good results. And so to me the process is what I love. The process of rehearsing and building. I love rehearsing. I love it.
You know, walk on by. When suddenly, and without warning, there was this total eclipse of the sun.
About 3 weeks after I graduated from college, I met my husband, and that was January, and we were married in June. He served as principal of Northeastern here from 1960 until 1983. So I really wasn't ready to retire, but he wanted to, and I'm glad because he only lived 8 years. But we had a wonderful 8-year retirement, really, really great. We traveled, and we were healthy, and we just enjoyed our lives very, very much. Then I came back here in the mid-90s to just do the show because John went to my church and said, you know, will you do this?
And then I heard a strange humming sound like something from another world. And when the light came back, this weird plant.
It is very different. I have never done anything like this before. The closest thing to this is Grease, which is, you know, kind of in the same era. But and frankly, when we first started it, I really had some doubts, you know. But it's a real challenge, and I love it. I mean, I really have come to really love this show, and the messages of it and so forth and so on are tremendous. The best thing I remember is my dog played the part of Toto. She was 10 years old. Her name was Holly Bell. And they needed a little dog, and she was very smart. Nothing bothered her. And in January, we started walking around the house. I had a basket on my arm singing, we were off to see the wizard, and then everyone said, well, I'd give him a treat. This is true. This is a true story. And so then when I brought her over to rehearsals, she loved it. She absolutely loved it, and handed her over to Dorothy, and I said, now the only thing you have to remember is you must give her a treat at the same time every time during the show. And she'll do exactly what you want her to do. Well, she was marvelous. She was absolutely there was not a prouder parent in the whole place than I. The next week, when we weren't coming over to school, you know, every afternoon, and she would run to the door, and it was like, why are we going? You know, and I kept saying, your showbiz career is done. That's it, once and done. Yes. Do you feel the energy in that and how much better it is?
Yeah.
That's the way you got to do it when you get on the stage.